Boom. There we go. What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. That's right. Saturday night. Saturday night. You are live with Lo and CJ.
CJ.
Yes, my side kick. How your day been?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually pretty busy. Up since about 6:30.
Yep.
My mom moved in with us when my dad passed away, and she's in a wheelchair, needs assistance. So we have home care that come in the morning and the evening to help take care of her. And this morning, someone didn't make it because they weren't feeling well. So I jumped in and
Yep.
helped
As
out.
you always do.
Yeah. So we've
Yes.
been up early,
Yes, we have.
but it's been a good day,
It
right?
has. Yeah. Been a productive day.
Productive day.
So
Yep.
definitely productive day in business, which is always a
Always
blessing.
good.
So everybody jumping on, all our replay folks, thank you so much. I know it's
Yes.
late.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, especially y'all that's jumping on live. We appreciate y'all. So
But we want you to go and hit your notification button. I know
yes.
that, or if you're on Facebook or YouTube, on Lowe's channel or her page, hit notifications so you can get notification when we go live.
Yes, please do that. So, and also any feedback you guys want to share with us, we would love your feedback. But these lives are merely to just talk a little bit, not necessarily so much about business, but about the week, about working together, about life.
Just our chance to chat.
Just
right?
to chat. That's right. And the talk. And Thanksgiving is upon us.
Already.
Already. So y'all ready for Thanksgiving? Who cooking? That's what I want to know. Somebody
we
jumped
are.
on. So yes, we are. Thanksgiving's gonna be at our house
At our
this
house.
year.
Yeah. So we went to the store this morning and got all our stuff early.
Yes.
How many early birds are there out there?
Yes.
That's the way to get it. You never run out of cream of mushroom soup because you got it early enough.
Right. Cranberry sauce, all of
smoked
that.
turkey legs.
Right.
You
all
wait
that.
too late, all that's gone.
It's gonna be gone. So yeah, we got to jump on that. But also today it was an emotional day for me. It was an emotional day for me. Those of you that follow me on Facebook on my private page, I shared just a long post, talking about my late uncle, my mother's brother, my uncle Dunn, who would have been 56 years old today. And I just shared just some cool things about him that I missed. And yeah, so and it was pretty difficult how he passed away, him and my aunt. So they both died tragically back in 2013. And over the last, they've been gone for about, I think it's 6 years. Yeah, a little over 6 years. Yeah, this is the 6th year. And I think the last few birthdays that have passed, I was okay. But today, yeah, it hit. And I told Carla, and she asked me, she said, well, you still want to do the live? And I'm like, yeah, I want to do it. I'm going to do it. So we're just going to keep pressing on and moving forward. That's what we have to do.
That's right. You're a trooper.
I'm a trooper.
And he would want you to.
Absolutely. Yeah. He was a trooper. But yeah, it was a little rough. And I think that's one of the things that we want to talk about.
The holidays.
Yes, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and for those of us that have lost loved ones, it can be very difficult, especially if you deal or have dealt with depression. It's really difficult around the holidays, and we want to talk about and share a few things for those of you that may have a very difficult time during the holidays because you've lost a loved one or loved ones. We understand.
Yep, we understand.
Or you're alone. So we understand, right? And you want to talk about some things that that we do, and and that has helped us.
Share some things that help us, and that we are doing, because we are still healing from, as she Lo mentioned, losing her uncle, and then you also lost your grandmother. After that,
had a lot of loss, and my dad, biological father.
Then I lost my dad.
That's my stepdad. I mean, my father-in-law.
So we are still dealing with a lot of it. And so we're not out of the woods yet. But every step, I know one time you talked about kind of where we were.
Yeah.
And as far as our, grieving and
Mhm.
our business, and we have been crawling. Now we're
Oh,
standing up
oh yeah, we
and
got a nice
walking.
little fast
We
pace
got a
going
fast
now.
pace going on. We
That's
started
it.
out with a crawl
Oh
and barely
man,
making it, like just,
barely.
because sometimes
We
you're
was on the
there.
side of the road crawling.
Sometimes you're there. Sometimes you're so sad and dealing with grief or sadness
Hmm.
that you allow that darkness to come over you for a little while, that depression,
Yeah.
anxiety. And that's where you have to push
Yeah.
and take that step, and push and take that step. And that's where you were saying we were crawling. We were
Oh,
fighting off the sadness, the darkness,
the
the
depression.
negativity, the depression. We were
Yeah,
fighting all that off.
absolutely. And
So
just some things that those of you that, like I said, that may be dealing with that, just some things that we do.
yeah.
One, call it the 5 F's. I don't know if we're gonna do all the 5 F's. We'll do 3 F's tonight. But faith.
So important.
It's
Number one.
everything. Leaning on faith, and
Yeah.
we're not necessarily sharing one particular faith and saying this is the way.
Right.
But I know for us, both of us, we both grew up, in the church. We both were, we got saved and baptized and all that good stuff. So I know I grew up Baptist, and you grew up Baptist as well. Is that right?
No, it was just Christian.
It was just Christian, wasn't necessarily okay.
No, it was like Christ Community
Christ
Church.
Community Church. Okay, no, that's
the name of
fine.
it.
Exactly. But now
So-
we, in my adult life, it's more denominational. So I've always been denominational as a young woman, non-denominational.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
Yeah.
Kind of switched to that as well.
Right.
But that's been important to us, having faith.
It's been critical.
And so when we say that, it's kind of broad, so for us, we listen to a variety of leaders who feed us, spiritually.
Yes.
TD Jakes,
Bishop Jakes,
number
absolutely,
one.
is number one.
And
been following for about 20 years.
Mhm.
So
there are times where, you don't even want to hear it. Like you just feel so bad that you don't even want to hear it. But usually one of us, and usually it's Lo or I, will just put it on, just turn it on to the TV or our phones. And so even if I'm working or doing the laundry or whatever, or she's doing whatever she's doing, you still hear the words.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually it kind of
softens. It gets in you.
It does. It softens my heart a little bit if I'm
Yep.
feeling a little anxious about missing my dad
Mm-hmm.
and things that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
And just hearing the words will cause me to, take a break and sit down, and then I'll start listening and watching in. So if you find yourself feeling this way that we're talking about, it's the holidays, maybe a little under the weather, maybe a little depression or anxiety has picked up for you, then we definitely recommend that you choose a spiritual leader that you like and follow, and just put it on your phone, put it on your TV,
Mm-hmm.
listen to it while you're doing laundry, cooking dinner, whatever, in your car. Just listen to it. Just put it on there.
Right. And let it be, make sure it's the right one now. It's a lot of folks out there that you don't want no Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to follow no Jim. I'm just saying. You want to follow somebody that got some sense.
That's true.
That will feed you.
Yeah.
That will feed you. And again, like Carla was saying, for us, and we're not, just putting him out there just to promote him, but it's just someone that we love and that has helped us. And that is Bishop Jakes, Potter's House. And there's other podcasts and different people that we listen to.
Joyce Myers.
For self-help. That's right. For spiritual. Joyce Myers, love Joyce Myers. Several others. And also just self-help. Self-help. So everyone from Les Brown to who else? Lisa Nichols, Oprah. I mean, it goes on and on. There's a lot of people out there that you can listen to that can help you and help you with your mindset and to help you grow, right?
Right. And just help you through that
and help
day.
You through. That's
just
right.
Help you through that time.
Absolutely.
And that's really what you need. Take one step at a time and listen to those positive words and have it soak into you. and make it through that day. Because once you make it through that day, then you know
You can make it.
I
Okay.
can make it through the
Ooh,
next day
I can go
too.
to another. That's right. I go to the next day.
That's right. The next step, another
That's it.
step, another day.
Another day. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Number 2, family, friends.
Family and friends. Yeah.
Critical. Family and friends are so important. And, for those of you that may say, well, I'm not close to my family, families also, don't have to be blood.
That's
So if
true.
you have very close friends out there that you've gone to school with, or, teachers, or some, if you're in the military, individuals you met in the military, you're close to, college, whatever, that have become like family in your life, that loves you and they want the best for you. These are the individuals that you want to lean on,
Yes.
and to call, and to text,
Yeah.
and
share
and share
your
and
thoughts.
release. That's
Mhm.
right. Absolutely.
Yeah, very much so.
Yep.
And I know that I have always had a difficult time asking for help. So, but I have learned that I have to reach out and talk about it too with people that I trust.
Yep.
What about you?
Oh yeah, I've definitely had to learn how to ask. I haven't
Mhm.
always been the best, but when things have gotten really tough and out of your control, and there's nothing else you can do other than pray, uh, and ask, for guidance or help, or reach out to family and friends when there's things that you need, and you have to ask. You got to lay that pride aside. You got to lay it aside, or it's going to tear you up. You got to lay it aside and ask for help.
Mhm. That's true.
And that will help you also in your daily journey of getting better. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, of you learning to take action, to do things different in your life to help you to become better, so that you can get through, the dark times that will come in your life, those unexpected tragedies,
Right.
those unexpected hardships, and things that you cannot control will happen. If it hadn't happened yet, keep living.
It will happen.
It's
Yeah.
going to happen. It will impact you, but it's
Yeah.
how you deal with it is going to be the greater impact for you moving forward and your family. Right?
Well, I'm still there. I'm still
Yeah.
dealing with it. I'm
And working
still
through.
working through
We both
it.
are.
I'm told, like what you said, that
Yeah.
each day gets better, and that it is on how you deal with it. So I'm holding on to those words. I believe that is true. So I'm holding on to that.
Absolutely. Step by step.
But also, something I've found is that when you're going through something difficult and someone calls you or you reach out to someone else, kind of taking you out of the equation and help someone else, sometimes is helpful too.
Yes.
It's healing as well.
Absolutely. Yes, it is.
So it doesn't always have to be about us and how we're feeling.
That's
You
right.
can share.
Right. Well, that's what you do. That's all in, reaching out and helping others when you're hurting, because that helps you heal. And it also helps you understand that you're not alone. You're not by yourself. And a lot of times the strength that I've gotten has been from reaching out to other people that I know, other friends or other family members that I know are going through something right now. And I'll reach out to them. And that helps me. So, understanding that you have to do those things. And a lot of people do the opposite. They go in a shell,
Yes.
they isolate themselves, and that's where things can really go downhill for a lot of people. And I've seen it. And we all know those people. We all know those family members. We all know those friends that have had some really hardships and tragic things happen in their life, and they could not bounce back from it. They just stayed stuck. They got in a bad place. They got in a dark place, and they stayed there. And they're still there. And that's not where you want to go. You want to be on the side of better, because there's greater and better. And for me, some of the strength that I gained when I have my hard days, I just think about my family. I think about my mom. I think about my grandparents. I think about my great grandparents and all that they have gone through and what they went through, and even hardships than what I've had in my 46 years on this earth. And I've been through some things, but I think about them. They are my direct example. Other than God and his word is family to understand what they have gone through and made it through, I gain strength from that. Because I'm like, oh, I'm cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
So if they can make it through what they went through, then I can make it through this. So you got to pull from all of your resources and all your tools to help you each day to get better and to get through depression. So,
Yep, I'm glad you shared that.
oh,
Because you have seen depression and darkness
yes,
firsthand.
absolutely.
And which brings a good point. How do you recognize when you are in darkness or have a friend that's in darkness?
A few indicators of that would be when you have a loved one that they start having different behavior. So if they start doing different things than what they would normally do. For example, if you have a friend or family member who's bubbly, who's full of life, fun, but all of a sudden their conversations turn different. It's more darker, negative all the time, or more often than what it should be. If they start isolating themselves, not wanting to hang around, then sometimes that can relate to they're not in a good place.
Hey, Mama
So,
C. Thanks
hey,
for
mother.
joining.
Y'all, my mama on. Hey, mommy. Number one fan. Love us so much.
So those are definitely two ways that you can see if someone is going through darkness or dealing with depression.
Yep.
And like you said, isolation, just dropping out.
Yep.
I have a friend right now that I'm trying to get in touch with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't realize it. You think someone's being wishy-washy with you or funny, but that's not even the case. They could just be dealing with a mental illness or depression,
exactly,
or anxiety and not sure how to deal with it. So it's not always the negative thing. So
absolutely.
Yep. Can I share number 3?
Yeah.
And this
number 3.
This one is one that you do really good at. Sometimes it irritates me. Number 3 is funny.
Funny. Third F.
So sometimes when I don't want to laugh and I'm mad, I just want to be, mad that day. Then
just mad, just for the hell of it, just mad.
She'll come up, starts acting silly, making me laugh.
Make a smile, make a laugh. And you do the same for me. You do. She'll do the same for me. No, you do. You do. You'll do something funny, off. You catch me off guard. I'm like, what? And then I just smile and start laughing.
Like start
rapping. What'd you say?
Start rapping.
Right. But laughter, and one of my favorite scriptures in Proverbs, can't think of the numbers right now, but it talks about how a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit dry the bones. And what that simply means to me is that, when you laugh, when you're happy, when your heart's happy, it instantly lifts your spirits. And it's actually healthy when you laugh. It's good for you. It's good for your body. It's good for your heart.
Yeah, I think it starts those adrenaline going, the same adrenaline when you work out. That kind of thing.
And if you laugh a lot, it's actually, you can burn calories. And I believe that, because it could be times when we just have a laughing fit and my stomach is hurting. It's just like my entire core I'm in pain. But it's good for you. And laughter has been a huge part of my life ever since I was a little girl. And my mom even said, because we had a conversation and talked about it, and she always thought that, me having that sense of humor, there's one reason why, and I'll say this and I'll go back to what she had shared with me, but I always like to make my mom laugh. I was silly because, my mom worked a lot, and,
she took care
I know
of you
she did,
young.
Of course, absolutely. But I knew that, on certain days, when I knew that she wasn't in a good mood or not having a good day, I just like to be silly. So, and whenever I would make her laugh, man, that was just so cool. And I love it to this day. Yeah. So it's been a part of me all these years. And it just means everything. It's so much. It's a huge part of my life. I laugh every day at something. Right. I find something to laugh at.
Yes, you do. You watch a funny video. A funny meme
from friends.
You'll watch from friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you'll put it on the big screen and we'll laugh at it.
It's very important. So laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh. Find something to laugh at. It's good for you every day for at least about what, 10, 15, 20 minutes if you can, if not more.
Yeah. Take a minute to laugh.
Take
That's
a
right.
minute to laugh.
It's
But
been helpful.
very helpful. But anyway, so that's it.
And we'll
did you-
also add to all
Okay,
of
go ahead.
this that depression is a health issue. And if you feel like you're depressed, you definitely want to seek and talk to a doctor. And the reason is because it could be due to a imbalance that you have in your body. And if you have an imbalance in your body, that's something different. And you definitely need to be seen and tell your doctor about it. Okay, so we surely don't want to make light of it, that it's just, go to the gym and you feel better. For some people, it is a imbalance, a chemical imbalance, and you need to be seen by a doctor. So we definitely want to add that.
Yes, I agree. So if you need professional help, get some.
Yeah.
And as African Americans, we ain't all, a lot of us still are not, ain't doing all that. Ain't letting them folks mess with my head. We've heard that. I ain't letting them folks mess with my
Counseling you're
head.
talking about.
Yeah. But it's everything in a lot of cases to a lot of people. It's extremely necessary.
Yeah, my dad
you
and
need
my
it.
mom were
So,
counselors. My dad was a high school counselor. My mom was an elementary school counselor. So, and then also when my dad passed, I sought counseling. We both did.
mhm.
And you've told me I need to go back, which I agree.
It's
I agree,
good.
and I'm not against it.
But
I
it's up,
definitely need to
it's
go.
totally up to you. But
I need to go.
I think it'll be good. So awesome. Cool.
Well, yeah, I think that's about it. It was about going on 25 minutes. So
Awesome.
I'm sure they're ready to...
Ma, thank you for jumping
Yes.
on. We love you. Everybody else, all our replay folks, thank you guys so much. If you're liking the Saturday Lives, just, show us some love. Show a comment, post a comment. Yep, cool. We're going to keep them going. So, like I said, we ain't locking down no time, but we will commit to doing it every Saturday. How about that?
That's right.
No matter how early or late.
How late. That's right. And that's because...
Look, my mom said maybe I should marry a comedian. Never know.
Yeah.
Get you one. Good one,
that's
girl.
Right. A good one.
So, cool.
Well, we want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And find something to be thankful for. And we are thankful for each of you that watch us and comment. We appreciate it. All of our business partners, we love you guys.
Oh man, absolutely. So I'm thankful and grateful for you all.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep it moving.
Yep.
Right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Yep. Take action. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Much love.
Bye.